go to produce justice. That's like you're producing something, and we all should be. That's the hypothesis, producing a product called justice. That should be our reason for being, our initial reason for being here on the planet, producing a product called justice. Go to producejustice.com, and what will come up on the screen is a book called The United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, and it's 2 volumes there. One is just in addition to the other. Most people get the basic book.
Yes.
Some people get them both.
Yes.
I mean, the second book is basically like a word guide. It just has a lot of words in it, like in a dictionary. It's not a dictionary, but it's similar to a dictionary. And it tells you what to look for when people use certain words that you use, certain words that you don't use, certain words that when other people use them, you ask dozens of questions, or maybe 2 or 3 questions, but you ask a number of questions, and it gives illustrations of the questions to ask when other people use words. Because under the system of white supremacy, the white supremacists use a lot of words that are very vague. In other words, you think you understand what they're saying. Like some people said back in the old days, they speak with forked tongue, say one thing and mean another.
Yes.
So you have to ask a lot of questions sometimes about certain words they will use. Like, let's take, for instance, now this term is not in the textbook because this term is something that recently came up. It's called what? Alt-right.
Oh, yes, yes.
Have you heard that term?
Yes, sir, I have.
Yes. And so when a person starts using a new term, ask for a definition, and ask for a definition that you can clearly understand. Now, the white supremacists will sometimes give you a definition, but when you walk away, you will say, wait a minute, he gave me a definition, or she gave me a definition, but I don't understand the definition. I mean, the definition is vague. So what you do is go back and talk to that person again.
Yes.
Hey, will you tell me in language that I can understand exactly what you told me before? Because I didn't get it before. They say, well, I explained it to you. See, that's part of that double talk thing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
See,
sir.
they'll wink at each other when you walk away because they said, hey, I gave him a definition, but the definition that I gave doesn't make sense. But he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
But he thinks that it makes sense. And he'll probably catch on maybe about 2 weeks later. But after that, the contract is signed and it'll be too late.
It'll be too late.
All right?
Yes, sir.
So you have to always watch that. So you can get these books by going to producejustice.com.